Well, there are not a lot of movies that I could look at and as an example of how to structure our action and comedy. I mean, you look at Lethal Weapon, and those are mostly an action movie with obviously Mel is having fun with the quips and the barbs, but we were really trying to do more than that in this, and so it really made us reevaluate how to shoot certain sequences. Because if you're going down the freeway, with your car on fire, and you're actually trying to shoot that in a real location, it's hard to be funny in between cone A and cone B when the cops say, okay, you're out of real estate. So we had to figure out some technological ways to help our actors by shooting some things on green screen and rear screen projection, so that the car was on a sound stage, and we'd mix it with second unit footage so that they have a sense of calm, that they can be funny. We could never be better than the series, so we wanted to complement it. We wanted to embrace all of the great qualities of what Mel and Buck and Leonard Stern and the rest of the whole staff created, and take that and inject it into a Jason Bourne kind of world. That's where we felt we could have our own stamp on it. And then on top of that, because Steve is a very thoughtful actor, he wanted to have Max have a sympathetic quality. We thought the best way to do that was to tell an origin story, which I think, just as a moviegoer, is really fun and interesting for me to see how, James Bond becomes James Bond, or Batman becomes Batman. Why not how Maxwell Smart becomes Agent 86? And so then we sought the blessing of Mel Brooks and Buck Henry, and we got it, and they thought it was a cool idea and worth trying, and so that sent us on our way with a stack of blank pages, and we started writing. Steve was already attached before I came on. He's the reason I came on, because over the years it had been offered to me, Get Smart, and I turned it down because I thought, well, gosh, it's such an iconic series. I don't want to mess with that unless there's a reason to. Well, the reason came along, and he was an up-and-coming actor, and not a lot of people knew of him at the time, because this was before 40-Year-Old Virgin came out. And so it's that rare lightning in a bottle where, who knows, years from now, if Steve was a big actor and then we're going after him for Get Smart, it may not be the right thing for him to do in his career at that point. So it was timing, and that's why I jumped on, because I'm starting to learn through my thick skull that when you see those moments, you have to take advantage of it. It's true, and it comes across on screen. And it's also nice to know, for people at home, that sometimes when that guy is the real deal off screen, it makes you feel good. It's weird when you watch on Entertainment Tonight, a cat fight between two women. You realize, gosh, what a she is, and you say, and then you see them in their next movie, and you go, and I'm supposed to like her now, but I know it's kind of an act. He's the real deal.